He said he'll do whatever it takes to save the euro currency, so on Thursday the pressure was on Mario Draghi, the European Central Bank president, to deliver. But Draghi played down talk of reactivating the ECB's temporary bailout fund in the short term.
There is not yet one country that has asked the EFSF to intervene. So, are you ready to act now? Even if we were ready to act now, there wouldn't be the ground for doing so. What we have expressed now is a guidance, and is a strong guidance about strong measures that will be completed in their details in the coming weeks.
Still, some believe it's a question of when, not if, the ECB starts buying sovereign debt once again. So how does it work? When troubled nations like Spain or Italy need to borrow money, they sell bonds, effectively government debt, which are bought by investors like banks or pension funds. But governments might be forced to pay high interest rates on the commercial market. 6% is considered hard to sustain. The European Central Bank can step in and buy the bonds at a more manageable rate, for example using money from the European Stability Mechanism, a permanent pool that all EU nations have chipped into. But bond buying is not popular with Germany's Finance Minister Wolfgang Schäuble, and the ECB's own rules prevent it from lending directly to governments. So what else can the ECB do to help? It can cut interest rates, but for now it's holding the main rate at a record low of 0.75%. It could actually charge banks for depositing money with it, encouraging them to lend it to businesses and households instead. And it could set a target for bond spreads, the difference between Germany's borrowing costs and those of countries like Spain and Italy, promising to help if the difference gets too great. For now, promises of future aid may reduce fears of more countries needing massive bailouts on the scale of Greece. But the ECB is stressing help will be conditional, meaning further pressure on government spending and more unrest across Europe. Nadim, Al Jazeera.